Welcome back to another video, guys. Finally, another video on my 24 F-150. Big welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support lately. Today's video, something I've been meaning to do, something that needs to be done, honestly, if you like audio and sound quality. I'm going to be doing a full stock upgrade on the speaker setup. So that just involves the doors and the tweeters up on the pillars. As you can see, I have my setup right here. I have the adapters for the 6x9s up front, sound deadener. I have the connectors for the 6x9s, my 6x9s right here, and the tweeters. I have some music because I'm gonna be listening in while I install them. And now let's get on over here. So here's what we're dealing with right now. It's a little dark, but I'm gonna get some lights on, get some better visuals. So yeah, pretty much I'm gonna take this whole thing off, take this off, sound deaden. You guys know how that goes. But let's get right into it. Don't forget to like the video. Alright guys, beforehand, here's a little close-up of what we're working with. So these are the XTR series tweeters. These did around me 50 bucks. You see sensitivity 90 decibels, but let's check them out. Here they are. They come with little tweeters right here, different connectors, different mounts. I'm gonna see what I can work out and see what I can put to fit better on the pillar. So the tweeters, I did order those through Orion. Now these, I ordered them from Big Jeff. This is the name of the store. But here's the info on these. As you guys can see, let's crack this open. Just simple packaging stuff. And free lanyard. Nice. Oh, there it is, Big Jeff, like I said. I've got a couple different stuff from him before, pretty good site. Here they are. I've had these for like a month now. It's been so cold out. It's been really bad weather, honestly. So I just don't even feel like doing anything, but I took advantage today. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna finally do this. Here they are, look at that. These are gonna look so nice while I have the door panel off. After that, they get covered, but it'll sure make a difference in sound. As for the sound deadener, I went with the Vivor, however you want to say that. I got two different boxes. It was 10 square foot a box, so I'm gonna make that work how I can. All in, if you guys want to know prices or something, each box of these, I bought them, they sell them separate. Each one was 20 bucks. These were 110. The tweeters, like I said, they were $50. This kit right here was like 25 maybe, something like. It was pretty inexpensive actually, because it came with the connectors and the brackets. Then I got the roller for the sound deadener. This was like 6 bucks. So you guys want to do the math, I'm in a little over 200 bucks, but not too bad. All right guys, to save myself some time removing this and recording, I'm gonna give you the quick rundown. What you want to do on this truck is you want to start here, you want to pull this back, you start here, then you pull the sides off, it comes off. After you get that, you want to get like a pry tool and get in right here. Once you remove that cover, there's bolts in there you want to remove. 7 millimeters was what we're gonna have. Then there's another one right here, right here, and another one right here. After you do that, well, then you can go around and remove it. If I'm missing anything, I'll update you guys in case I didn't mention a step. But that's pretty much what we got going on. Let's remove it and get this project started. All right guys, so it was just like I said. One more thing, make sure you're using some trim removal tools, that way you don't scratch up your plastics. So yeah, up here I started from the top, worked my way to the bottom. This one I went in on the side, then I flung it out. I think I scratched. Oh no, never mind. I thought I scratched, but it's like something sticky. But yeah, there's 7 millimeters in there, 2 on the bottom, and right back here there was a reflector light that I had never even noticed until today. But yeah, you pop that out and you get this in here. Then with your trim removal tools, you start on the sides, take off your door panel. Right, and I completely forgot there was a bolt right in here. I was already pulling on it. Good thing I didn't break it, but yeah, don't forget about that one. All right, so here's what you should be looking like. It was actually pretty easy. Your lock indicator, you just squeeze these tabs and you pull down. Now for this, you just press right here and you lift up. It like swings up. It has this little thing right here. Pretty easy. This one, you press this little tab and pull back. Same as for the front, this little tab, you push on it and pull back. Now to remove the speaker, we come in here, you push in on this right here and you pull down. We want to be careful with this because this is what I'm going to be reusing. That way I don't got to cut or splice anything. As for the speaker, 7 millimeters again. It's going to be a little tight because it's like factory sealed. So you want to get your pry tools again and kind of squeeze it out of there. Alright guys, it is the following day, but the passenger door is finally all done. Here it is with all the sound deadening. The speaker is now plugged in. The bracket I bought came out so good. Then the harness it came with is also really good. It also had a hole on the side so you stick it out, and I don't know, it just looks pretty good. Not too bad for what I paid for those brackets and the wire. Yesterday I just wrapped it up where I was. It got late. I meant to start this early in the day, but I just got busy. Let me show you guys something I did real quick yesterday. I tinted that truck over there. That one right there, that gray one, I did tint all around. So I took a little longer, but oh yeah, then this truck got an oil change yesterday. Its first oil change yesterday morning. But yeah, today as I got home from work, I started on this right away, and I just finished the store right now. I'm gonna test the speaker right now and see how it's going. Alright guys, and here's how the driver door is looking. Now the other side is all completely done, but here's the driver's side, sound deadening. One thing I did realize is try to not go over this line over here, because once you put your door panel on, it will stick out. On the other side, it sticks out a little bit. I'm gonna have to go around and trim it, but I gotta be careful that I don't cut the panel or the door, because I'm gonna scratch the paint. I mean, I can take it all off, but I don't want to. I can just trim it really quick. But yeah, look out for that. For now, this is how I'm gonna leave it, but I have a whole bunch left. So here's something I really liked about this kit. And not only does it come with the wires, but it comes with the slot to feed the harness through. So now it's plugged in, ready to go. I'm gonna just get it in place and mount it up. So one thing I am gonna mention, like in situations like this, I prefer to use bolts and nuts, because if you use screws or anything, you could always puncture them, which happened to me actually. Good thing I had a socket on it because I'm using bolts, but it slipped and I hit the cone. And if that would have been like with the Phillips head or something like that, I would have punctured them and that would have been it. But yeah, try to use these whenever you can. Alright guys, and lastly, so we can wrap this project up, you want to remove this part right here from your pillar. There's a hole on the bottom where you could really get it out, but just get it out as best as you can without scratching the rest, and then we can get onto the bolts. Alright, I finally got it off, but I'm not gonna lie, this really sucked. There was really no good spot to get in there. But anyways, there's gonna be one 10 millimeter right here and one down here, so get those out and then we can move on to our next step. And once you got both bolts on, just grab it by the handle, pull back slightly, it should come right out. Then unplug your tweeter, just push down on the little tab and pull out. Then it got tangled real quick. It is now out. Here's the old one. Let's get it out of there. And it's just 3 Phillips head screws to get it out. Here's how it's looking. I'm gonna see if I can get it out of this mounting bracket. So I'm working on a rag, by the way, so I don't scratch any of this because it's on a metal table. But yes, you are able to take the tweeter out of the bracket. All I did was use a little pick and I got these tabs pulled. Now I'm gonna see if the tweeter I'm using is going to fit. So check it out. The tweeter, 1-inch silk dome tweeters, XTR series, was able to fit in the old bracket. This is as far as it can go in, but that's all we need, honestly. That's good. It fits in there snug. That's not going nowhere. And since these came with the high pass filter, I will be using it. So I just connected it to the tweeter, just like this. Now this, I'm gonna have to tap into the original wires from this tweeter. There was so much excess wire, so I just made the harness a little shorter. Here's how it looks though. Now it's ready to put in. Alright, so for the tweeter, I had no harness like I did for the door speakers. So what you want to do is tap them, how I did it. Unless you want another way of doing it, but the white one, all white, is positive. The white one with the brown stripe, that's your negative. they're ready to go. I just got to plug in the tweeter. And just like that, it's back in. Just make sure you tuck in your wires nicely and it should all look nice. I wasn't really going to show the passenger side because it's the same process until I realized that the wires on this side, one has an orange stripe and one has a purple. The one with the purple is your positive and the orange is your negative. The thing I did forget to do was record a before clip. I do have one that's kind of old and it's just one, so I'm going to show you guys right here. I didn't come home last night, was out handling business and shit. And this is what we're sounding like now. Pretty much it for the complete upgrade, guys. I went with all Orion. One of the things though, like if you do this, even if you go with another brand, don't necessarily expect to get much louder, since we're still on the stock amp, no aftermarket amp. We're on the stock head unit. We're only going for clarity here. This is more to get a crisp and better than the factory. Once you guys seen the factory, it was just like paper cones and small magnets. Now it does sound a lot more crispy. The bass definitely feels a lot better. It's more deep. It has such a nicer tone. So like I said, this is more for quality than loudness. If you want to go loud, well, you got to add an amp, extra setup. You guys know how that goes. But other than that though, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like the video, drop some comments, drop suggestions. What should I do next? Other than that though, thank you so much for watching. Also, if anyone from Orion's watching, send me a blue one so I can put it on my truck.